Welcome back to Rudy's 1/6 World for another First Thoughts video. And for this one, we'll be looking at the second Hot Toys announcement from last night, and that is Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. This is the second full Anakin, since Hot Toys had previously released a dark Anakin version from the ending of Revenge of the Sith, that I think, and forgive me if I'm wrong, is a figure that was amazingly well received in the Star Wars collecting community. Since then, we have gotten the Darth Vader with partial damaged Anakin sculpt from the Obi-Wan miniseries, but this is the first Padawan version of the character. And just an aside, would still fit in with a collection from the Obi-Wan miniseries, particularly with some of the flashback scenes in that show. But this is another amazing prototype coming at us from Hot Toys. Now, I will say, of the two figures, from a sculpt perspective, I think the Padme is the one to beat. But this is right behind it. It's just that the Padme sculpt is that amazing. But like with the Padme, the promo shots included here aim to recreate some of those behind-the-scenes images released with the movie, and it is incredible how similar the figure promo shots look to the promo shots with the real actors. Sculpt-wise, it captures a young Anakin Skywalker remarkably well. And like mentioned previously, he does include the rolling eye system, and it just feels like the realism you're getting now with the options posing wise really do elevate the figure with that system. Detail work on the hair and the Padawan brain are top quality, as are the subtle details on the sculpt, and I mentioned this with the Padme, so I won't go into it too much here, but the detail work at the hairline is just impressive, and that level of detail really does pull you into the illusion of realism that these figures are aiming for. Besides that, he does include his Jedi robes and his Jedi uniform, so you have multiple display options, and everything does appear to be wired, so another big plus there. Tailoring, color selection, material selection all look great again. The only slight concern I have here are the leather-like panels on his suit. If it's just pleather, we know that doesn't have great longevity depending on your environment. So hopefully these leather-like pieces have been created with some different material, maybe something a little bit better. I also do like that he includes the robotic hand he has from that final shot of the movie after his defeat at the hands of Dooku. So it's great that you have that option. It's a great display option, and it looks to have really solid paint apps and detailing, but it's not an accessory I would necessarily use, and I'll tell you why. It's the battle posing. He comes with two lightsabers to recreate that final duel he has with Count Dooku, and they even show him posed with that figure in one of the promo shots, and it looks incredible. Figure does stand out, I feel, with both lightsabers. It definitely sets him apart. And as an aside again, both are USB powered, and I'm really curious how that's going to work. They've been announcing this with all the figures, but we haven't seen an in-hand version of one of these yet, so I'm really excited to potentially leave the figures lit up, since I think that'll definitely add to the display. As far as posability, that doesn't seem to be an issue at all with this figure, which is key, I think, also when recreating some of those lightsaber battle poses. So I really do think Hot Toys is giving us the best version of the prequel Anakins right here. Definitely feel like this sculpt is an improvement from the original version and just looks incredible. And if you do have Dooku in your collection, this figure is going to pose really nicely with it. And if you don't, and you get the Padme, the two figures are really going to look great together. They really do feel like companion pieces. Now, I am very selective with what I get from Star Wars, just because Star Wars, the license, can be an endless, vicious circle with no end in sight. And the MCU already does that to me. But these two figures, as a 6-scale figure collector that dabbles in Star Wars, I don't know that I can pass these up. They just look that amazingly well done. Hot Toys again just seems to be flexing and showing what they're really capable of with these two. And talk about a great way to mark the 20th anniversary of the Attack of the Clones release. Now, they did also tease with the announcement that there is a Mace Windu coming, so that is one that I'm really looking forward to. So we'll see how that turns out. So that's just a quick look at this figure. Let me know if you agree with me on this, on my thoughts here, or if you don't, what your thoughts are. And as always, thank you for watching, and if you are enjoying these breaking news videos, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll touch base on the next video.